This video is to show how to gather properly in Evony, specifically with small keeps, but the same principles are going to be applied as you grow. We are currently in the Independence Day event, and so one of the events that takes place here is the increased production of the harvest. And we can see this in the Independence Day celebration. So there's increased resource spots. They're larger than normal. So I already have one March gathering. And by pressing on my March, I can see exactly where I am. I'm on a level 9 quarry. And I want to send out more marches. So I see here that there is a level 13 lumber mill right next to me. If I click on it, it's going to be 5.8 million lumber. It's going to be a good haul. So I'm going to click, first of all, on my Monarch gear. I am going to make sure, because it's a close tile, I'm not going to hit March speed. I am going to make sure that I am on troops load. And I am going to switch my Monarch speeds to lumber gathering speed. Now, the system automatically produces the maximum number of troops that are required for that specific general and the gear that the general has in order to decide how many to send. Now, if you remember, the tile itself is 5.8 million. If I look down here with the troop load, it's only going to bring 3.315 back because my max march size is 77,400. So I cannot clear this tile, and that means that somebody else is going to be coming thinking that it's good for them, and they're going to end up coming back very, very quickly. So I'm going to choose a tile that is smaller than 3.3 million, which is the maximum I can take with that general. And I see there's a level 10 lumber, and that's going to bring back 2.6. I'm going to go back over here, and you see that the system has automatically chosen the optimal amount to bring back 2.6 million. Now, if I change generals, for example, Queen Boudica, and I'm going to be needing different troops because of the gear that they have. Okay, so each time, and if I give this general gear, here, lumber gathering speed, and I go back and I select her, the time to gather it is going to be less. Now I'm going to want to reset because I changed the general, and select again to make sure that I have the correct amount of troops, and then I am going to send her off. I cannot change my Monarch gear because it's on troop load and on the lumber until the March hits the tile. If I change it before then the soldiers are going to carry back less, and if you remember, we picked the exact amount to get the maximum out of the tile and to clear it. So I have to wait for that to hit before I can send another one. This keep only has 4 marches, so I'm going to show you with each individual one how we can do this. Now I see it's going to take 8 hours, 27 minutes. And I see that there is a level 9 quarry next to me. So I'm going to go back over to my Monarch gear, make sure that I'm on troop load, and go and change my Monarch crystal to stone gathering speed. And I'm going to send that off. I'm going to reset and make sure that I am getting the 1,720, which is how much is on that tile. And I'm going to send that off as well. And that means that I can go and I can find another tile for a quarry. And you remember that it's up to 3.3 million. So because it's overnight, this level 14, 7 million, I cannot choose. I'm going to try and find a level 11. And this keep has a slow march, and we're also turtled. So here's 2.6 million. So I can send off 2.6 million. I'll still have troops home. Or what I can do is I can go to my Alliance sawmill, and I'm going to change that back to lumber. And it is going to send a full march all the way down. Now, here in the Alliance sawmill, the troop load is going to be 2.938. And that is because my research for the Alliance sawmill is very low. So I'm not going to want to do that. I'm going to want to find a tile that is level 10 or level 11 that I can send to. Here's a nice level 10 quarry. So I'm going to switch my Monarch gear back to the quarry because my other marches have already landed. I'm going to pick Occupy, reset, because I don't have any other good gathering generals on this account. And then I'm going to send it off. And again, I cannot change my Monarch gear until it lands. If I do, I will not be finishing that tile. And the importance of finishing a tile is that the more low-level tiles are cleared in an area, new higher level tiles are produced. So especially around an alliance, it is very, very important to make sure that you are clearing your tile completely so that new higher level tiles can appear. With the Alliance sawmill, if we go into our research, under Alliance, you have Alliance lumbering, Alliance mining, Alliance agriculture, and these increase how much you get at an Alliance farm or an Alliance resource spot. If you have not researched this, it will many times be much slower than gathering on an outside tile. But this is an important research to study if you're going to be gathering from the Alliance spot. Another advantage to the Alliance spot is that you don't have to feel bad if you didn't finish your entire gathering. You can send a march there and pull back anytime that you need to, and you haven't messed up the tiles around your Alliance area. So you can send there, you can pull back. The disadvantage to sending to the Alliance resource spot is that there aren't any of the added benefits that you get from clearing tiles, whether it's hammers or extra material boxes or all kinds of pluses that you get when you're gathering off of a tile. Also, some generals have added bonuses where if you gather with them, you are going to bring back more materials than what appears. And so I'm just going to quickly show through some of the better generals for gathering. Constance, as you can see, she brings back 20% more, and she takes less soldiers. So you can pick up a larger tile and also get back more. You do have to complete the tile in order to get the bonus. Another good general is Gaius Marius. He increases the speed by which you are going to gather, especially on ore, but also for lumber and stone. The very best gathering general is Queen Jinduk. She brings back 40%, and she is the only general that actually has benefits of bringing back extra goods from the resource spot, from the Alliance resource spot. So, if you're sending to an Alliance resource spot, you should really make sure that you're sending a Jinduk. Another general that has added benefits on gathering, if you'll just be patient with me while I find him. And he is specifically Shimazu Yoshiaro. He is like Queen Jinduk, but he is specifically for food. He will increase the gathering speed on any tile, but specifically for food, he has increased gathering speeds. You can increase it even further if you're bored and a large keep by opening up specialties on him, including troop loads and siege machine, which you would never need on him unless you want to protect against a tile hit. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys have fun gathering.